An average Nigerian that is not from the Igbo region will not understand the weight, these two people carry in the Igbo region, Phyno and Flavour. It's really sad that, some people do not understand what these two are managing for the past, say, 10, is it more than 10 years? The struggle that they go through in order to balance two generations that understand the modern Afrobeat and also to entertain a larger region and that hopes on them. Not just that they are entertaining this larger region also hopes on them because they are in their purpose. So it doesn't look like struggle, but they thrive as much as they can to see that they bring a balance between the millennials who were entertained by the older generation of Igbo traditional singers. Osadebe, you have Oliver the Cook, we have Morocco, and a lot of them. Respectfully saying, there are a lot of people who actually entertain the Igbo region, like that. But then when it comes to bringing a balance between some of us that are millennials, right, that are existing from the millennial time when Osadebe started doing the thing, and Morocco and all the people that I mentioned, there are no other singers that managed to bring a balance between the millennials and the people who were existing before us when it comes to songs. So even though we had other singers then quite already that represented the Igbo region, right? But then the name of Osadebe, God have mercy. The name of Osadebe was more like the name Fela had, in the Yoruba region. That's the kind of name Osadebe had. That anytime you mention it globally, that's what that comes home. The Igbos will always go with pride. That kind of pattern is what Phyno and Flavour has been retaining, has been consistent with for the longest. No matter how you think about Grammy, no matter how you mention a lot of things, they are very much concerned about that their people. They're still very much interested in entertaining that very people, entertaining that very side. What they did was something that you could possibly say that is culturally impossible, but they somehow integrated highlife. They adopted, that is continuity. They adopted highlife and integrated it into the modern Afrobeats to balance it. This is something that many people, or rather what that makes them different in the Igbo region. So I think these two people deserves a special kind of recognition in Igbo land because they did what, or rather carried where Morocco or Sadebe and a whole lot of them stopped. They integrated it into the modern, because why we might think this is simple, what they are actually doing is they make high life travel far. An average high life singer in Igbo land is sync with the Igbo psychology quite alright, but then this young man somehow found a way to integrate high life into their songs via the diction, via the wordings, via the reading, via the instrumentals, and a whole lot. Now understand that Jay-Z don't even understand Osadebe or Morocco or Oliver. No, they don't, right? So bringing the balance into the culture is something that these two men actually did effortlessly for the past how many years right now, still maintaining that balance of, yes, entertainment with the Igbo language can still be therapeutic. And we have other people who are actually doing so well in the music industry as well in the Igbo region. But then when it comes to bringing balance, an average Igbo parent knows Phyno. An average Igbo parent knows Flavour, and most Igbo parents don't know that Jerick is existing. If you listen to Jerick very well, you get to realize that he's actually entertaining more of the Gen Zs. Trust me. Then if you listen to Phyno, you get to realize that how he gets to entertain the parents and everybody along, carries everybody along, is still very surprising. And that's to show you that this is his field. The guy knows how to just go with his own rhythm. He understands the psychologies of the Igbos and what they need. So the modern singers in the Igbo region are mostly focused on what the Gen Z needs. But then these two men that I just mentioned right now know how to balance shift through the generations. And if you still leave them, then they will still survive another decade.